Yeah, so we'll start now. All right, this is King BOAZ on EarGround. Your voice is amplified all day. And today on the show, I have Prince Nyoni. Yeah, the energetic. This guy talks a lot, so I hope that you'll be able to fit in what we have to talk about in the time that we have. Keep on, Prince. Keep on, Prince.
Yeah, Kazi. What's
Yeah,
up?
I'm not grand, you know, when
I'm soft as well.
Yeah, I can see you open for business, my friend. So tell me, how is the lockdown? How is the lockdown?
Hey, siyaphoqoza ndoda, siyaphoqoza.
Ish.
It's very tricky, comrade.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know what have happened.
Yeah, we just hope that it comes to an end soon.
Yeah, it has to. But it's for our own good, man.
Before we start selling our parts, our body parts, bit by bit, after we've sold everything we have to survive.
Siyadla ama-hedge ndoda lana.
Yeah, anyway, I've known you for quite some time, but I understand most people will need a proper introduction from you. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm a human being.
Okay,
Guys, my name is Prince Nyoni.
Yep.
Bulawayo, Mbape Gontutu Ziyatunga.
Yep.
I'm a keyboardist. I do production, music production. I also do teaching. Yep.
All right. So on production,
also, yes, I'm a session musician.
Session musician.
It's very important. Maybe there's someone who's looking for me right now. I'm here. I'm available.
All right. Yeah. So on music production, that is being a producer. That's what we know is producer, now producer. That's what it means.
That is correct.
All right. On a keyboardist, I understand you play a keyboard. What is involved in being a producer? What is it? What is the process? I want to record my song. I come to you. How does this process work?
Okay, first I tell you how much I'm gonna charge you.
All right. Which is very important.
Okay. Now it's all about creation. You know, it's a stage of creation.
Yeah.
You come. You've got your song. Okay. Do you have a melody? Yes, I've got a melody. How does your melody go? Okay, Prince, I just wrote a chorus right now. So I think if you write something, you put something down for me, like it can help me to structure the song properly or to write something. So I'm like, okay, now let's look for a key. Okay, let's try this. I play something, a melody for you. You sing on it. Okay, how is that? Okay, let's lay that. Okay, this is the chorus. Now let's create the verse. Okay, how do you want the verse to go? I play for you. Now that's the skeleton. Now, as long as we've got those things, now we put the drums, okay, programming the drum, or we put the guitars. We say that we do like programming, or you want us to go live. Then that's when I call my boys, hey, Sam, where are you? I need guitars for this. Okay, can you record there? Send me the files. Or we book a studio. Then everyone records, simultaneously. Yeah, so that's how it is. Then there's the mixing of the song and the mastering. Although I don't like doing that, I give that to other people because it's always biased if you mix and master on your own.
Nice, yeah. Creating that's job creation also. That's very important.
So I hope you're answered.
Yes, I am. I want to take you back a bit. When did this all start? When did you play your first instrument?
Okay, I started playing piano when I was 8.
All right.
That was in like in 1990s, 1996, man.
Yeah.
We just acquired a piano from church. My dad just got a piano for the church. My dad was a pastor, okay, late. So he got a piano for church. He used to play piano and guitar, but he never taught me. Every time he tried to teach me, we got a problem. Like he was very impatient. Yeah, because I used to make mistakes. But I'd fallen in love with the instrument. Then I got to learn like watching the guy used to play at church, Manfred. So I used to watch him play. That's how I learned. He never even gave me a lesson. I used to watch him play.
All right.
And used to take him to his house. So I never had like experience, like, you know, time to go in twabam, you know, go twabam on the piano. So like, yeah, I learned like that until one day he saw me playing after church and he came, hey, you know, don't get it. I'm like, Namsa, he's gonna give me a beating. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm sorry. Do what you're doing. Then I played. He was like, who taught you that? I was like, I saw you playing it. He's like, serious? Then from then he started teaching me.
Nice,
Then,
nice.
He teaching me, give me other chords and all that. You know, yeah, that's when it like started.
Okay. Do you play any other instrument besides a keyboard?
Yes. I play a little bit of guitar.
Okay. Oh, all right. Nice. Yeah. And then while you're in Zimbabwe, having gone through this and you decided to get into music professionally around 2007, 2008, thereabout. So who are the people that you worked with at that point in your life when you started playing?
Okay. I worked with okay, these ones will always be dear to me. Upward Call. That's the first gospel group that I actually worked with. You know, Upward Call, my guy.
I was part of it, yeah.
Yes, man. Do you know that was the first group that I actually worked with, man? Upward Call, yes. Then there was Say Band. Say Band were a secular band. We used to do actually a cover band. We used to do like your corporate functions. We used to do pubs, you know.
Yeah.
And then I worked with hey.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the guys that I worked with is even that time. Oh, but the ones that really come to mind right now is those two, Upward Call and Say Band. Say Band, I really did a lot of work with those guys.
Upward Call, it's important for people that say I don't know anything about music to know that I was part of that group.
Comrade, you are during the Upward Call. They must know that you are during the movement.
Well, I don't know our vets in this industry.
We've been here, comrade. Those are good days, man. Those are good days of time.
That's the good days. Right. Then we come to Say Band. You had an opportunity to meet what you've described as your highlights of your career at that time before you moved to S. Maybe if you can tell us about how you saw Duku on the stage.
Yo, man. Oliver Mtukudzi has always been my favorite musician from childhood. I remember my dad gave me a cassette of Mtukudzi, I think when I was around like 10, 11. From then I fell in love with Oliver's music. Then I remember, I think it was around 2002, 3 there.
Yeah.
The time, if I'm not mistaken. He had a gig in Blawayo, Alabama, I think.
Yeah.
Then a friend of mine, he used to work for Providence Sound. They were doing the sound for that gig. Then I was like, daughter, I really want to come see, even if I don't watch the whole thing, but just to see him as Oliver Mtukudzi. And I was underage, you know, because Alabama was a pub. It was a pub.
Yeah.
It was a jazz bar, actually.
Yeah.
So under 18 kind of skills, you know. Then I don't worry, ngena la wena. So ngena la mimba mbuzintambo, you know, ama-crate, ama-cables and stuff. Then and funny enough, I told my dad that I was gonna go for that gig, and I even told him which I ain't happy. He didn't have a problem with it because he knew how much I loved him too. Yeah. So then I stayed there. I was by the desk, sitting by the sound desk. They did sound check and all that, and I wanted to go greet him. Then it's like, no, don't, because it's very. He's very particular. When especially when he's working. Stage in the piano, then you can go and greet him and stuff like that. And I never got the chance to greet him because what we were putting back to, I think they were going back to the hotel Rainbow there. Then when he went on stage, my guy, when I was now performing, like I promised, I cried tears, like literally, and it was like a dream come true, Sha. It was like destiny, Sha.
Yeah, all right. After the whatever happened in Zim before that time, in 2008, thereabout, you leave for SA. Why did you move to SA? What was the reason behind the move to SA?
Well, okay, to cut the long story short, a friend, family friend, Pastor Charamba, came to me. He's like, I've got a friend of mine who's in South Africa. His brother is a pastor in Alex. So he's looking for a pianist. His pianist has been giving him stress. And I think this would be a good move for you because I know, Prince, you're good at this. So I think this would be a good move for you. Going to South Africa, you even learn new things and actually meet other people that can actually help you and further you in your music career. And I didn't have a problem with it. So for me, it was a good move, but I wasn't sure if my dad would allow me because I used to play for my dad's ministry. Like we used to do like a lot of outreach stuff, like evangelism. I used to travel. And this is at the hype of the time, like at the hype of his ministry, where he was doing a lot of these things, a lot of crusades and stuff. So I was not sure if Dad will allow me to go ahead with that. But fun enough, we spoke to him and he gave me the green light, man. So that was how I went to SA to play for a church.
All right. Yeah. So while you were in SA, there are quite a number of things that then begin to happen, especially what I would call your career moves, that things that probably change, gave more weight to your name. Maybe if we can start with the anti-racism and drug campaign. How did this come about, and who did you work with? I understand you produced this particular song.
Okay. I worked with it's okay. From the guys that I worked with in Mzansi, one of them is Mzwakembuli. Mzwakembuli, the poet, the people's poet. So I think this was around 2010, 16 or 15, when we had those xenophobic attacks. So then Ministry of Department of Arts and Culture, that happened through Department of Arts and Culture. They approached you and they're like, can you do a song on anti-racism? Then then came to me and was like, can you give me something? Just arrange something for me. Then I'll go and listen to it. Then see how we started. So at this time, it doesn't even tell me what in Gomaleng, So I'm busy, at home, there in my home studio, cooking something. Then and that man, let me tell you, he's a very, very, very musical dude. He's a musical genius, that guy. He knows what he needs. Trust me. Also, I want this if you play something different, you take it's not the one. He doesn't play any instrument, doesn't play any instrument. So yes, so I worked on that music, then gave him the music. He was like, okay, I like it, but we can change it up. I want it to be this kind of style. I'm like, okay, it's fine, let's do that. And that's when we called in the other musicians, like we did like a studio recording, introducing like the bass, the drums, the guitars and stuff. Actually, it's not only that. I also did the anti-drugs, and I was part of the Thank You SABC concert. Do you know, like when the Uhlauti did that 100% local content? I was part of the production team that did the Thank You SABC concert, and also the Thank You SABC song. I was part of that, actually.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Yeah. With the
Nice man.
Yeah. Yeah. With the anti-drug, you also worked with our Rebecca and Zahara.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
All right.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Then you move from there. Then it comes the Red Riots, which was an opportunity that was presented itself. Maybe if you can tell us how that came about for you to meet Utata Mandela, and how was the experience for meeting President Nelson Mandela?
Hey. Okay, so Red Riots. I've got a friend of mine, Ali Keys. Ali Keys is who producer Casper Vest.
All right.
That's my friend, like very, very good friend, like close friend. Then Boni Bass Masugo is a bassist also. He's that's my best friend actually. So at that time they were playing for what? For Red Riots, when Red Riots was what? Was formed. So Red Riots was being managed by Undaba Mandela. Undaba Mandela is grandson to Utata, the late Tata. So then I used to go and watch them play and all that. And yes, actually at that time we're going for Iriesaliabo. Then we get to the gate. When security nje engaqondakaliyo, I'm like, what? Sesechwa lapha sesingena, you know those things, there's the airport lezana fakani your gear here. I'm like, oh, kwenzakalani? Then so Shalom is like, my car, you don't know where we are. I'm like, dude, I'm not even scared, bruh. Imagine, dude, you get with this serious security like that. I'm like, how? I'm supposed to have my passport into ezintsha, I don't have my work permit. Then I'm chill. So I see Ndaba because I knew Ndaba. I'm like, could this be? Maybe. So then we're racing, because we used to, okay, they were racing. At that time I wasn't playing with them. So they are racing away at in the cottage. So next thing, I'm seeing like umuntu opuchi wheelchair. So then I figured out, dude, to my surprise, this is Nelson Mandela, bruh.
Ah.
Nelson Mandela. Bamfaka alone in my guy. The guy pulls a chair. Uhlale eceleni is reading the newspaper to him.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost fainted. I'm like, guys, that's Nelson Mandela. Like, guys, like, that's Nelson Mandela, guys.
Flesh.
Anyway, and then when I was like, yeah, guys, that's that. I know that. Like, then I think it was Ali. I was it Ali or Roger? I was like, guys, me, I want to see that, like up close. Like, okay, it's fine. This out, then what? I'll make it happen, guy. There's things in life, and there's experience, but there's something else. You know, that many experiences.
Yeah.
From that day, like every time I'll go to that house, man, my life was never the same because I'll be like, I've never been to my own president's house. Even any minister in my country, I've never even. But here I am right now, actually racing in Nelson Mandela's house. Actually, having breakfast in that house, eating in that house. Like, dude, it's it was come from Shah. But it's God, man. It's God.
Yeah. With your keyboard skills, you then happen to work with the Perita Blue, with was it a single or it was from an album? I don't remember, but I remember Utando Vetu, which
it was
the house version, which was done by Oskito, which really put Perita on the map. People danced in that Christmas. I don't remember the year. And then you worked with Perita after that. How did that come about? And which songs in particular would you talk about when you worked with Perita? I also actually hope to talk to Perita sometime soon.
Okay. Okay, Perita. We're working with Southern Eight about Nomfundo Dlamini. His stage name is Ndo NDOH. Amazing artist. She's an Afro soul artist. She used to do backings for Ringo back in the days and all that, all these cats.
Yeah.
So Undo, she calls me this day. Actually, this thing was really fun. I think operators actually, it was like that thing was God actually. Because it was myself, Bonnie, and Labi, Emmanuel Labi, the drummer. We used to go to the same church. So we band here to Vele. So what we used to do, also is actually artist, Kambasimo 3. We call the three of us. Then we outsource a guitarist. That's contract our guitarist actually.
Right.
We've got Nick, Tina. I'm the pianist, bassist, drummer. So we'll look for a guitarist. So this one Sunday, my apostle was like, I always pray for people at church here, but I've never prayed for you musicians. This is just before church. Huh? Then he calls us like, Bonnie, Prince, Emmanuel, come. I want to pray for you guys. This is Apostle Juliana Makaiza.
Right.
So she prayed for us. Like, before the end of this week, you'll get a call that will change your lives. Because there's a reason why I'm praying for you boys, because this would have happened with Tyler. But anyway, cut the long story short. This is Monday morning. I'm at home. Undo gives me a call. Like, Prince, I've got a girl who's looking for a band. But I think really you love you. I'm like, just because it's a Zimbabwean artist, so it wasn't cousin. I was just being sarcastic. I'm like, oh, okay. She's based in East London. So she's doing what? She's doing a show here, Skyrim Live.
All right.
So she's for a band. She does want to bring a band from what? From East. So she's looking for a Joburg band that can help. I'm like, it's fine. My numbers are okay. Then I get the numbers. Berita speaks to me. Put on and nice. I'm like, hey, this fluent Xhosa speaking woman, Zimbabwe. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Anyway, we've got Xhosa in Zim anyway. Yeah. So then Berita sends me the music. Dude, we rehearsed for 1 day.
Yeah.
That the manager was like, you guys are my new band. Like, it was so nice. Operator, she was shocked. We got some PVs for her. Like, oh man, Skyrim Live. Then after Skyrim Live, I got to send Zaniganti. Because we did 2 gigs in 1 day.
All right.
2 gigs a day. Then, yeah, that's how Operator started. Then the following week, I think we did this other jazz concert. It was a jazz festival actually in Morula. We shared stage with oh my god, Kenny Latimore, man. Like we shared stage with Latimore, bro. I was using the rig that item. Was it? Yeah, Robert Glasper. I actually played on the rig that Robert Glasper was using. Oh man, just something else. Then I had to go and check him out, and yeah, man, it was just crazy, man. So yeah, that's how Operator started. And if you do know, like Operator did a single with Oliver Mtukudzi and Yuma Segela.
Benga Udzoke, that's it.
Yeah, Benga Udzoke. I was actually part of the creation of that.
All right.
Like,
nice.
Upra you Sambamba when you're coming from what? From it was a jazz festival.
Yes.
So when we're in East London, so they're going for a flight, waiting for a flight check. Suddenly Sambamba with Liolo, British manager. Sati Tata, there's a song like this. British speaks to it like Tata. There's a song like this. I really need you to play. Upra was like, no, let's do it. So we went and booked a studio, Legend School of Music, booked studio, Prayu and all that. Then with that to Oliver, what we are files. Then he recorded from Harare. Then that's how the music came to me, man. It was just an amazing collaboration, man. Having like two
nice.
great.
It's a nice song. It's a nice song. Yeah. I was playing lots of Berita lately because I'm thinking of trying to get a hold of her. Maybe you see. So I was trying to understand her journey and what she's done and stuff. Joanne, I will speak to you. I will speak to you.
Then I'll do something for you.
Yeah. All right. And then you have all these moments and your career is up there in SA. And then how do you leave SA coming back to Zim?
Well, 2017 April. on the 24th, I lost my dad.
Oh,
so yeah. So when I lost my dad, I came to Zim to bury my dad and all that. So the plan was to come and do the attend the funeral, maybe stay for a month or two, while helping Umasali to grieve and all that, Then a month became two became six became a year. Ever since 2017, I've been here, but I've been doing a lot of work. Like there's artists that I still work with in SA. Like they send me music, I do the music here, then we send each other files over email and stuff like that. So, but I think it was a blessing in disguise, because that's when I met other artists in Zim now that I'm currently working with. My stay actually opened doors for me in Zim, because when I left Zim, I hadn't actually tapped into the industry, but now I think also with the SA resume and my experience in SA, that's what actually helped me to get some of the jobs that I've been blessed to get. Because hey, there's guys who play. I don't want to lie to you. Like if you never find it, you watch the chat when we were there on stages, man. But we are Gabi, like so. It's really like a blessing, which then I still managed to get, umsebenzi, despite.
So are you working with anyone at the moment? Are you working with any particular artist that you would like to maybe talk about? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Right now there's a group called Ingoma.
Oh yes.
I'm actually happy to say, I can preach about Ngoma, because instead of working for being a session artist for other artists, this is the first time I actually said, I'm gonna be my own artist. Like all Ingoma, all of us were some of them were artists already, but some were session artists. We're like, guys, let's do something that's ours, that we can actually call our own baby. That's how Ingoma came to be. So yeah, man, and we just got Song of the Year, Skies Metro last year, and that's 1 hour. Then this year we got Star FM Award, best duo group. So man, and I'm happy to say with you, you guys you should brace yourself for something great coming. Ngoma is something that you guys have never seen, and I'm really happy to be part of that outfit. Then there is Harvest Music. We did our second DVD last year, and we're supposed to be doing the third DVD this year, but because of this corona thing, so we're to relax. I'm praying that we still manage to go ahead with it after things get back to normal. There's Richard Chimbete from Harare. He's a gospel artist. Work with Tandy Dlana. Band Fusion, they cover band. One of the best cover bands that I've actually worked with so far. Boys, they're really good.
Then now let's look at the Zimbabwean scene compared to the South African scene. What are the major differences? Maybe the frustration that you say, if I had an option, I would introduce this or change this to the Zimbabwean scene for it to be an industry that's workable.
Okay. I'll get into trouble for some of the stuff that I'm gonna say, but it's true. In Zimbabwe, we're living in a country where arts is not really appreciated. They know that we have a minister of arts and culture, but they don't really appreciate in arts. South Africa is a country where there's a budget of 2 billion for arts. When they're doing the budget for the country, there's there's 800 million, there's 2 billion for the what? For the arts sector.
Yeah.
And you find out in parliament, there's people like, there's someone like Ringo. Ringo is representing arts, like I'm an artist in parliament. But in Zimbabwe, where I don't think we'll ever see something like that. It's a struggle for you to just register like a group, to go to National Arts Council and register a group. It's a mission on its own.
Yeah.
You have radio stations that in music and ESF, like, even if you've got good music, but it's still a mission to get it played. Thank God right now I've got Sky's Metro. At least Sky's Metro now, they're really, really pushing blind music. Even though some of the music that they're playing there is just nonsense. They should, like, maybe we're checking music that they play. Just because it doesn't mean they should play anything that's blind. Some of the music that they're playing is nonsense. We need clean quality.
Right.
So, and me now personally, given an option, I would say we really need people who are in the arts, who are active in the arts, to represent in this industry, like in parliament and all that. Recently, First Lady was here in Bulawayo to address our artists in Bulawayo. We didn't even know anything about that. We didn't know squat about it. So First Lady was at Rainbow having a meeting about arts and all that. What the artists are going to, but nothing.
Didn't know anything about it. Yeah.
I think government is giving in national arts, some NGO gave national arts money to help our artists, during this lockdown that I think have been affected. You only get the information day before the deadline. Like, it's the structures are just messed up, man.
Yeah.
Like, we
is there unity amongst artists, right? Because I having spoken to quite a number of artists for actively for over a year, trying to understand what's really happening, what is the problem. The problems seem to be the same all the time. Is there a unity and consensus among the artists themselves to say, this is the problem, and how do we then move from agreeing, first of all, that there is a problem and our problem is X, and we need to do something about this X so that we can be able to move from point A to point B?
I mean, speaking for myself, comrade, I'm united as we stand. I'm very unity based, but I know there's no unity amongst. That's one that I've seen.
Yeah,
there's no unity amongst some musicians at Bulawayo. So imagine if we're not united as a city, then how do we manage to break into even like Harare market or into Jalo? That's why, for example, if ASAF would do a concert, I'm doing a concert, maybe let's say at a music academy. People will be like, why should I go for an ASF concert? ASF is one of the, if he's not the best rapper that I've actually met in this country, I don't know, man. But people be like, why should I pay? Why should I go and pay $5 or $3 to go and watch ASF? Like, we don't support our own. We'd rather have, like, for example, if Freeman comes here, Japreta comes here, why don't we have a structure where we actually build our own before, borrowing vessels from other places,
Yeah.
If guys were together in this thing, no one is bigger than the other, we're all trying to build in a stable structure, which Bulawayo should become like, the hype of music. The way Josie is, everyone wants to do music. If you don't hit it in Josie, you won't hit it anyway. You have to be in Josie. That's the hive of music in SA. Yeah. And I believe Bulawayo is the same thing, but we haven't realized it. That's why all of these guys, check the best producers. One company is Oskid, the guys who produce Jabra and Winky. Bulawayo boys oh no, video guys, production, blow your guys, you know, musicians, you know, oh Matthew, one of the best guitarists in Zimbabwe, blow your boys, they're all in Harare because Iblayo couldn't contain, like could take care of them. So I believe it's about time what we get united and realize what guys, this thing is for us to benefit. You know?
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with me itemizing ngibuye njani ngizochayela uASF for free. You know? If SF says like I've got a concert, there's nothing wrong with me going to play for him for free because I believe in his vision. Next thing, it will be Ngoma. Ngoma will do a gig. ASF man, we're doing a gig, man. Come and open for us. Because just because when I gave him my time and I helped him, it should be that way. But why should I do that? You know, we just have superstars, learning when they don't even know squat.
Yeah, because I am in quite a number of WhatsApp groups, and I get lots of music in Bulawayo, music that is not on Sky, not on Kolumani, not on any national FM, and that's music that is big and that is good. And I go to the YouTube channels. That is for those that have YouTube channels, and there's 17 views, there's 20 views, there's 30 views, and I'm like, in this group, there is 256 people. The group is actually closed because of everyone. But this song passed through them.
You see now.
Yeah. It's really challenging. I think we need to work on our way we think, the way we approach our art in Bulawayo. Yeah. And then lastly, what are the plans? What are you working on currently as Prince or as Ingoma? During this lockdown, are you going to be giving us anything during a lockdown, or you will wait until the lockdown is not there anymore?
Yeah, first and foremost, I'm gonna deal with this. I never saw them. Anyway, no, as Prince, I'm glad to say, Wuti, for the first time, I'm working on my own project. God willing, by the end of this lockdown, I should be releasing at least my first single.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing also some collabos. So yes, I'm happy to say, Wuti Johnny, for the first time, I'm doing something for myself. You know. Yeah. I'm interview. Ngitale ingoma le ngayiphupha le, you know, so you know.
Tshona phutshelwa ngabani sebezokuhlupha.
Ma?
Ngithi tshona phutshelwa ngabani sebezokuhlupha e-studio. Mina le ngiphupha.
Even me, I want to be my own dreamer.
Yes.
Very important. Yeah, and also is Ngoma, you should be expecting stuff. When he locked down, they just messed up a lot of things, man. Like everything is on, because we're supposed to be in studio right now as Ngoma, like making more music. And there's some international collaborations that I'm working on. So definitely you guys should be getting like something before, let's say maybe before August. August, because
yeah. Yeah. Any last words to your fans? Any last words to people that love your work?
To my haters, to my haters.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, I just want to say, let's appreciate each other. To those that I've worked with, especially in South Africa and Zim, I just want to say I really appreciate the platforms and trusting me with their music. You know, I don't consider myself the best musician out there or the best pianist, but I believe people only call you for a reason. It's either or you're good at what you do. And I believe that I've worked it is because they believe in my music. And when I do what I do, I really give it my all. So I want to thank you all to the guys that I've worked with, guys who have believed in me. I want to thank my government for the money that they're going to pump into the music industry this year. I'll say, Mr. President, Mr. E.D., we respect you very much. Thank you for all this money that you're pumping into the arts industry, and what you're doing for your artists. It's very important, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you
To
for being prophetic right there.
We really need it, man. We really need it. And also thank you, man, what you're doing for the artists, man. Like, we really need this kind of platforms, man. Right now, thousands of people are going to know who Prince Nyoni is. Come on, somebody. Yes, you know.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, man. Thank you so much for invading your space and trusting with your time and the content that you gave us.
To the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Prince. This was King BOAZ, EarGround. Keep it locked.